What's up, guys? What is going on? Okay, so yeah, let's get started here. Few important things to note, right? First one being this daily wick from hitting the daily fair value gap. This is 2542.25, so mark that. 2542.25. Daily wick from hitting the daily fair value gap, right? Right there, that's the daily gap. We hit the daily wick, the daily wick is going to be a good area of rejection. And then another one is going to be this 4-hour wick, which is 2578. So this is another level to mark out. And these are basically the two levels that I'm going to be watching here for a potential rejection, okay? Now the daily wick here, right? Daily wick, as you guys can see, lines up with this hourly fair value gap, with this hourly BPR actually. The upper one doesn't really line up with anything, but still a good level regardless, in case it wants to trade up a little bit higher. So we have that here. And 15-minute, right? Little baby 15-minute gap inside of there as well. So these are going to be the two areas to keep on watch. I'm going to color these both orange. And so these are the areas you want to, basically keep on watch here. Okay. And then I'll let you guys know if I see any levels inside of this area. So like I do have a 2540 as a level, and so gonna look to short this 2540. Gonna keep a 20-point stop loss at 60, like so. 60, bro. Can I get 60 here? What are we doing? 60 right there. Liking that a lot. And then the next area I have is 86. I have a level here at 86 as well. So 86, I'm going to place another limit there. It's just basically whichever one of these ends up playing out. But these are going to be my two limits here right now. These are going to be the sell limits. I am not opposed to taking a little long here coming up into these sell limits. I don't think it's a bad idea. My limits, I have a limit at 25,040 with a 20-point stop loss, and then a limit at 25,086 also with a 20-point stop loss. Those are going to be the two limits here. How to use hard timer candles when you have on your screen as confluence. Just to see like the live candle, like how it forms, where it makes the high, where it makes the low. It's very helpful. Conviction that we're going to reverse off these levels. We have the two super secret levels in here that line up with a daily wick CE here. This 25,042 is the daily wick CE, and then up here is the 4-hour wick CE. The daily wick CE, we have a hourly gap there, along with a 15-minute gap as well. What if it breaks through the buy stop? That means you get stopped out, and then we lose money. How much exactly do we lose here? Let's test it out. Let's see. So with two minis, I'm risking. Ooh, I might be risking too much, bro. I might be tweaking out, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let me chill out, bro. I don't know who I thought I was, bro, but let me chill, bro. I'm gonna go down to one mini. I'm gonna go down to one mini, bro. I thought I was him for a second, bro. I'm not that guy. Yeah, so let's see if we can maybe like capture a trade here. To be honest with you guys, I think to come up into these levels, this is gonna take a hot ass minute. This is gonna take a while, but screenshot these levels, and this is what I would like keep on my chart. Even if you're not gonna take these, just like something to observe. It's good to observe these levels. But yeah, other than that, I would like to see how this trades inside of here. Whether it like respects something, what it doesn't respect. The issue is we don't have anything on a 15-minute that we could use here, like at all, right? Aside from this gap. So we can mark out this gap and watch that. But aside from that, there's literally nothing that this could possibly like respect. My reasoning now for being higher time frame bearish is because daily fair value gap and 1-hour bearish change in state of delivery, right? So the higher time frame has shifted structure here, right? Shifted back down to bearish structure. So we'll see how that plays out. I use your higher time candles on Confluence just so I can see the active like 4 hour, the current candle, because I trade the 4 hour candle. Sometimes I trade the daily candle, and it's nice being able to see like if they have a lower wick or a higher wick, because that helps me with my bias, right? If they don't have a wick to the upside or downside, if I don't see a clear manipulation leg, then that means that we are going to trade back towards that wick and create a wick, right? So yeah, that's kind of the basis behind this. Missed New York this morning, still high time or bearish. Well, in New York, we traded the longs. But yeah, now I'm higher time frame bearish, yes. Until previous day high gets broken, I am higher time frame bearish. If previous day high gets broken, I'll switch back to bearish. Bearish until previous day high gets broken, then you're bearish again. No. If it breaks previous day high, I'll be bullish. That Asia play smashed PDH last night, absolutely banked. I know. I told you guys, bro, if you're unfunded, keep that shit break even. We call it the low. This is literally the low. It was beautiful. Yes, I'm on my fundeds, bro. I'm on the fundeds now, yeah. These are not my Apex fundeds. Not the new ones. I haven't activated the new ones yet. These are my old Apex funded. The 20 Apex fundeds that I had. These are those, and now I'm starting to put on aggressive size onto those, because it's like I'm just trying to, I really don't give a shit if I blow them, because I want to start the fresh 20 with you guys. So I'm just gonna size up. Like if I make a fuck ton of money, cool. If I don't, cool. You know what I'm saying? But my goal here is to start a fresh 20 stack with you guys and just trade them with you guys, and then basically you have no excuse to being unprofitable, because if I'm trading 20 stack that I passed in front of you guys, that you guys all passed with me, that we start together and that we trade together, and you're still unprofitable, there's a problem, and it's from within, and you probably should quit. TP for the trade. TP is the lows, bro. The lows. Yeah, this is very much just accumulating right now, as you guys can see. Like, we've just been in this range. I really did, like, I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I debated getting on live because I looked at this range and I was like, bro, we're just ranging. I don't know when we're gonna break out of this, but okay, we here. Any reason why your stop is 20 point, not 10 or 5? The range is bigger, so we have to go with 20 points, unfortunately. When you'll be starting new stack, I want to start with you. As soon as this one's blown, which I'm gonna really attempt to blow this one, okay? I'm gonna just size stupid, bro. I'm gonna like go stupid with this. Either I'm gonna accidentally get a 40k payout, or I'm gonna blow them. But the goal is to just blow them. So if I accidentally get a 40k payout trying to blow them, then should we be cautious if you're looking to blow? No, I'm still taking good trades. I'm just sizing up. I'm just sizing up heavily. That's it. Confluence is on the limits besides the Keyflow secret sauce. Besides the Keyflow secret sauce, hourly fair value gap here, which lines up with the daily wick CE, and this one is a 4-hour wick CE. Which one looks better out of these limits? Honestly, I like the lower one more. I like 40 a little bit more. Just because we have an hourly gap there as well. For TP, which low do you recommend? For TP, I would target the previous day low, bro. Previous day low. New to trading, or are you looking to buy or sell? I'm looking to sell. So I have 2 sell limits up here. Looking to sell up here and then up here. Why don't you long to your limit if you know it'll get there? So, okay. First of all, there's no actionable setup here to long, right? That's number one. We're in a range. That's first and foremost. Second, just because you're planning on a short trade taking place up here does not warrant a long trade down here, right? Because you're planning for this trade, you're not planning for this trade, right? This move up can be like really ass. It could be a really shitty move up, right? This move up is not guaranteed to be good, because again, it's counter to the higher time frame bias. So, you know, the move up is essentially just us building liquidity to then take out once we hit these levels, right? That's what this move up is going to be. That's the purpose this move up serves. Yeah, it's not a high probability trade here. Like I said, I'm not opposed to taking one, but there has to be a good looking setup. There's no good looking setup in here. I'm having trouble using the higher time frame candles. How would I use it for entries and time frame alignment? You don't really. I mean, if you're talking about these two right here, you're not really using these for entries. This is just to like almost build a narrative. Like, You can just see a 4-hour candle and a daily candle here without actually having to go through a 4-hour or a daily chart. That's the appeal of having these here. Price doesn't go up now. Will you leave the trade open for London session? Yeah, I'll leave the trade open, yes. The TP is going to be previous day low, bro. TP is going to be previous day low. Can you go over today's PA? What are your thoughts? Go to the New York session. We traded it. Go watch the stream for New York session. Will you have previous day low as your static TP if it works out? No, because I expect it to continue going lower. I don't expect previous day low to get hit until like later in the New York session. So, you know, like this is if you're gonna have a static like hard TP, this is a better TP. This is one that for sure like we could hit by New York, right? By the end of New York, pretty much like this could be a good target. This one, I mean, we still have a little bit of time to get there. Like this is a pretty large range from these limits. We're looking at almost a 300-point move. So from here to here, like it's a good move. Can it fall from here? I don't think so. I'm on top 7 now and just pass an eval in my cook chat. Yeah, you're cooked. You're done for. Give us a fire signal on stream. Well, I gave you guys these 2 levels here. So, you know, are you not entertained yet? Just watch them play out, bro. Debating if I should use NQ or MNQ. Depends on the size account you have and how much buffer you have in it. I just want to crawl out a BE phase. I keep ending up BE every day. You size down. You size down into micros. And that's how you really figure out your problem. You size down into micros and you don't size up until you build a buffer. 50K fresh account. No buffer. If you have no buffer, I would use micros. Can you go through your process when you open for Asia? I just do like a higher time frame analysis from daily all the way down to like the 5-minute. And I see what PD arrays are here. Where could this reject from? Where could there be a potential high of day? Where's the draw on liquidity? Like things like that. Very simple. OTE lines up perfectly with the 1-hour gap. CE, would you consider that? Yeah, well, this entry is going to be like within that 1-hour gap CE. Okay, back to business. So yeah, still have these 2 limits up here. I mean, market is moving super slow. That's the reason we were doing these giveaways, because these were just moving. This is just moving insanely slow, bro. Insanely slow right now. Not much going on. 10 p.m. does need to go a little bit lower for sure, but from a 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour, I mean, there's literally nothing here. All right, those are the time frames that I would like to see this manipulate to. So we don't have anything in there. Therefore, kind of have to just wait for these to get hit, right? Nothing else. But these levels, I'll put these levels up here in case you can't see. So the first level is 25,042 with 20-point stop. Okay, 25,042 with 20-point stop. And then up here we have 25,086 with 20-point stop. All right, these are the 2 levels, okay? These are the 2 levels up here. I'm up to 13 qualified evals stacked, ready to convert to PAs when I get paid next week. Let's go, Scott. Let's go, Scott. W. Can you explain these limit orders, what your entry criteria is? This is daily wick CE, 1-hour gap, and then one of my levels. And then this is 4-hour wick CE and one of my levels. Yeah, we'll be here for New York too, guys. It's almost 11. So at 11, I mean, nothing's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. So I'm probably going to end the stream here soon. Yeah, this is just going to be sideways for the most part until most likely New York, 8:30, when we have the news. So yeah, I don't think anything happens here tonight. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. Love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9:15 a.m. Everybody be here. We are going to eat tomorrow morning. And yeah, bro, that's it. Have a beautiful night, guys. See you guys tomorrow morning. Let me just put the limits up one more time, bro, for anybody who did not see them. But here you go. Here's the limits. Here's the limits right here, okay? 25,042 with 20-point stop. 25,086 with 20-point stop. I'm going to leave these limits. Yes, I am leaving these limits. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out, Girl Scout. Yes, I'm holding through news.